In life, I learned to spot opportunities in places where people wouldn't even look in. I have a question for you. How many sponsors do you remember that were on the jersey of last year's Dakar winner? Probably not many, if none at all. This got me thinking. Dakar is a huge financial commitment where you need a big support. Finding sponsors is probably the most difficult task even of the race itself. So my dilemma was, how do I find a partner that combines sending a positive message, fun to build a fun story to watch, be something that everyone will remember, and at the same time get the company almost more excited than me to be at Dakar with me. But now we need to quickly go back in time and I need to share my story with you. We were in the years 2000s. I was going to university, raising and always trying to be creative in the way I would raise money in order to race. Believe it or not, I was working as a photo model on Teen Girls magazine. Perfect combination to raise some money, but also get to know some really hot chicks. In the meantime, I was working also in television as an opinionist. That meant I would be a spectator in TV shows and give my opinion on stuff. Basically getting paid every day just to have fun. When you're in your 20s, that's probably one of the happiest moments, or at least you think it's one of the happiest moments of your life, with so many dreams, so much energy. But in certain cases, like it happened to me, there is something then that can happen that can have an impact psychologically and also work-wise if you work in the TV industry and as photo model, that can really cut short your career. The process was almost unusual at such a young age, at 19 years old, to start losing your hair and becoming bald. Furthermore, that process was really quick. In just a matter of, I think, 2 or 3 years, I completely lost all my hair. I really thought I would no longer be able to hook up with girls or have a girlfriend. Reality is, luckily I had my racing career, so all my focus was on that, and it didn't really have a huge impact on me because I have a really clear focus, but it made me realize that in the end in life, personality is much more important than looks.
Io quando ho conosciuto Manuel, da nostro primo incontro, lui era senza capelli, però quando l'ho scoperto a me non mi è cambiato nulla, perché comunque era amore della prima vista.
Io e Manuel ci siamo conosciuti attraverso Instagram. Io sono molto attivo sul profilo Instagram e quindi mi ha scritto un bel giorno questo ragazzo dicendomi che aveva un progetto, quello di fare la Dakar, e cercava un partner altrettanto folle che accettasse una sfida, perché non voleva limitarsi ad avere un partner economico, punto, ma voleva un partner col quale giocare, un partner col quale fare follie. E questa cosa mi ha intrigato perché lui mi ha sfidato dicendomi: visto che tu dici che il patch cutaneo è no limits, io vado a fare la vera gara no limits, vuoi far parte del mio progetto? E io non ci ho pensato molto e gli ho risposto sì subito. Perché? Perché intanto sono molto vicino allo sport, perché la maggior parte dei miei clienti sono sportivi, e poi perché la follia regna nel mio cervello e la follia di Manuel a me è piaciuta e romanticamente la Dakar rappresenta la mia infanzia, quindi poter essere oggi a 50 anni, 51 per la precisione, anche io in parte protagonista, non direttamente sulla moto ma sopra al pilota, è una cosa che mi ha stimolato, e quindi questo percorso che ci porterà insieme in sella alla moto per fare la Dakar sarà un percorso ricco di emozioni e dimostreremo a tutti che io e lui siamo veramente folli e che siamo veramente no limits.
This morning we're finally going to put my hair on. I didn't expect this, but it's a sort of emotional moment because I haven't been with hair for like 20 years or something. Like, yeah, at least 15 years. I'm curious to see the outcome. Also, Galia is curious to see the outcome, but it feels weird, and I'm really excited because I think it will completely change the look, and probably I'll wear less my hat. Now let's see how it goes. I'm really happy I met Fabrizio because other than the partnership, he is just a really genuine person, and that's what I look for in partners. For me, it's fundamental to build long-term relationships with people, and seeing Fabrizio's mentality, attitude, we already became really good friends. Non sembro io.
Io sono stata molto contenta perché Manuel, ricordo che lui molto spesso mi faceva vedere sue foto da giovane dove lui aveva questi tanti capelli in testa, ma molti. L'ho visto molto entusiasta. Io sono stata solo contentissima perché l'ho immaginato sempre come sarà il ciuffo, perché anche fa piacere toccare, accarezzare, giocare con capelli.
Other than him supporting me for Dakar, I totally support him in his fight against bullyism, because even though many people make fun, of bald people, and it happened to me when we are 20 years old, friends just make fun of you that you're losing your hair, but it's a very delicate subject, because losing hair for a man, like for a woman, can be a reason for big internal suffering, where you really feel hurt in your heart, with the worst part being you cannot show it to anyone.
Se fosse successo a me, come Manuel, perdere i capelli, io sarei andato subito a cercare, chiedere e farli i capelli.
Well, now thanks to Fabrizio and Benessere Capelli, I no longer need to wear a cap. Just I'll need to get back used to putting my hands in my hair and combing them properly. Now we're ready to bring the Patch Cutaneo to Dakar, harshest motorsport event in the world. 2 weeks of race in the desert, 700-800 kilometers a day, so long hours with my helmet, sweat, and not many showers in 2 weeks. Now my mission is to raise awareness for this very common problem of losing hair for men and women that can be easily solved with a totally reversible process and technology like the one I'm wearing now. Furthermore, I want to share a small anecdote of something Fabrizio told me when we first met. He told me that having back hair after 15 years of not having them wouldn't make me turn into a new me, but it would bring me back to when I was 20 years old. And I must admit that's the case, and I really hope that together with having the looks of when I was 20 years old, I'll also have the same energy that I had at 20 years old to tackle this Dakar.